Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. We're going to have another live session for All Humans Are Dead, our cooperative adventure board game that we can play with solo and up to 5 people. I was supposed to be joined by Stuart. I think Stuart was having some connection issues. So we're going to start the streaming here. Hopefully, he can join us at some time. Um, all right. So actually, Stuart, can you hear me? All right. I think Stuart's still having some connection issues. So in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the game, the game, and I'm going to play solo for this round. So what I'm doing is let's go ahead and get this started. And for those of you just joining us for the first time, thanks for joining. All Humans Are Dead is a passion project of mine being developed for the last 7 years, going to 8 now. And this is going to be launched on Kickstarter later this year. So hopefully by October, maybe October, November, we're going to be able to launch that. And it'll be great if you could hit the button, subscribe, click, hit the like, subscribe, and join our community so you can get all in the news and events going on for All Humans Are Dead. Okay, so let's jump right in. Let me see if Stuart was able to. Hey, Stuart, are you with us, buddy? I was really looking forward to this session with Meeple Soup. Um, Stuart has been following our project, and we've been arranging to have this live session together. But you know what? Let's keep going, and I'm going to do a solo demonstration to show you guys how to play solo. So the setup is pretty much the same. What I'm doing now is preparing the room tiles. I'm going to accelerate through the process. I split it into 4 piles, and then I join them to form our room stack. I'm going to move this a little closer to the main board here. And to play solo, we're going to pick the S.I.M.O.N mode that says solo. The S.I.M.O.N has 4 different versions. One to play solo, one for 2 to 3 players, one for 4 to 5 players, and the last one is the 5-player hard version. In each of these versions, of course, S.I.M.O.N's going to progress in a specific speed, and it's going to be more challenging and more aligned with the number of players on the game. All right, time to select my character. So I have a weakness for mobility characters. So both Diana and Wendy, they are mobility characters. What that means is that their feral levels, their innate skills allow them to just move faster and easier than other characters. And I think I'm going to play with Diana today. So let me go ahead and choose my color. Red it is. All right, there I am. All right, the other characters are I'm just going to flip them in place so we don't get distracted. But basically each character, as I've been playing in other live sessions, and also if you want to check out our YouTube channel, I've recorded a few videos about characters, abilities, pros and cons, weaknesses, and abilities. So, all right, Diana is It is. And first thing I have to do is wake up in the med bay, shuffle my decks. And then I'm going to go ahead and draw 15 cards. Of course, my inventory, I can only have 10 cards. In playing solo, I can just flat out go ahead and choose the 10 cards that I want to keep, discard the other ones. Right, so let's make this process as quick as possible. And Diana is a cat, is a hunter cat. And Diana is able to equip 2 guns, 3 minimum combat or minimum attack, speed 5. And when playing solo, we're going to get we're going to get 6 defense cubes as opposed to the normal 3 when we play with more people. So I'm going to wake up with a little bit more defense than normal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I also get 3 power drinks. So these are the differences of playing solo. You get to pick the solo card for S.I.M.O.N, and you also get to pick 6 defense cubes to start with and 3 power drinks. All right, so keep going. So first I want to just pick, since I need to select 10 cards, I'm going to start with guns that I can equip. So I only have 1, 2 guns in the initial stash. So I'm going to go ahead and equip them immediately. No questions asked, not a lot to think about. And now the other ones I will have to... All right, so implants are cards that can only be equipped either on the initial loadout, so right now, or if you don't equip them immediately and you found them throughout the game, you need to find a lab, and then you can equip or unequip that. I got hit with this initial implant here, but it's going to be very useless. My Pharaoh levels can be used by other players, which is not going to give me any advantage at all. So that's not going to be a very useful card. I'm going to leave it to the end. If for the few of you who watched the other streaming sessions know that in order to win the game, the players, in this case myself alone, I need to blow up 3 fusion core rooms, which are the rooms with a green frame around them, like this. So I have to find 3 and blow up 3, and that's a winning condition. The easiest, the most straightforward way to blow up fusion core rooms is by assembling bombs, and bombs can be assembled by using equipment cards to craft stuff, right? Crafting bombs is one of the things that I can craft. And the other thing is by using these, a few of these cards with the shopper icon and call for an airstrike. So those are 2 ways to acquire or attain the winning condition. Now to lose, I also have 2 ways to lose. So S.I.M.O.N is going to advance. So in this case, for the solo game, S.I.M.O.N has 6 stages to upgrade fully. Once it does, it's game over for me and I'm dead. So that's the first losing condition. And the second losing condition is if all drones are deployed on the board. So as soon as the last drone is deployed on the board, I'm dead. So those are the 2 losing conditions. All right, without further ado, let's grab these cards. So I have 2 equipped, so I still have 10 slots available in my inventory. So I'm just going to grab 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want all of those noodles. 5. I want all noodles for me. So I need to grab 5 more here among the equipments. I'm going to get this. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to grab the 5 blades, 2 of which have the chopper icon. And I'm going to grab the noodles. One is the spicy curry, -5 to enemy defenses. One is a fried tofu for level up. Pork chops for reducing enemy damage. This one gets me more loot, and this one gets enemy lowers enemy defenses. So, all right, so I'm gonna grab all of these, put it in my inventory. And let's keep going. Okay, fair enough. And the remaining cards are going to be discarded, so I have no use for them. All right. Now, the first thing we need to do, and for our to start the game solo or with other players, is to check out our instruction cards. Yes. So we have here our turn sequence. We have the crafting table. We have two cards for special rooms. So we're going to be consulting these cards a lot throughout the game. So what I wanted to pay attention right now is really the turn sequence. So first thing that every player does when they start their turn, that's also true for solo, is tick-tock, which is counting down for an arm bomb. There are no arm bombs, so we can skip right through it. The second stage is get ready, in which I need to choose whether to prepare attack or defense. And then after I do that, I will do something in which I will have 3 actions because I'm playing solo. Normally, if you're playing with other people, each player is going to have 2 actions. All right, so let's jump right in. Where's my card? There you go. So get ready. I'm going to prepare attack this time, I guess. So I have a +3, I have a +1, and my minimum is 3. So I'm going to go up to 7. And that's my get ready phase. And I'll do something. I get to do 3 actions. So pretty much at the beginning of the game, the only thing any player can do is just move around and explore this facility. So that's what I'm going to do. Diana is out for exploration. Whoa, this was quick. All right, so I found the first fusion quorum. This is the EMP. And let's take a look at the instruction cards to see what the EMP does. So the EMP, my character is inside of the EMP room, in which case I can use one of my actions to fry circuits. And doing that, I will kill any drones that are around me. There are no drones, so there's no use for me right now. But at least it's already the first room that I can blow up, if that's part of my plan. I'm going to leave it there for the time being. Let me think. Will I? Will I not? You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to explode it. I do have the means, so I'm going to set up the bomb. 4 blade cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to discard these 4 cards. And now we go to our crafting table and we see second from the top. By discarding 4 blades, I can arm a short fuse bomb, in which I'm going to use one of my own shields to arm it. And then it's going to really quickly go off and explode everything around it, which is way, way earlier than I had ever blown up a room before. All right, so that's my action number 2. Actually, just to remind you, just to retrace our steps, here's action number 1. I have reviewed 1 room. Action number 2, I crafted and armed the bomb. My action number 3 is going to be get the hell out of Dodge, my friend, because I don't want to die. 3 actions, that's it for me. So what happens next is that since I'm the only one playing, Simon's going to be it. Simon's turn now. And what Simon does is, by being level 0, Simon can only assemble new drones. So that's all Simon can do. As you can see, as we move up the upgrade ladder, Simon's going to be able to do more stuff, always from the bottom up. So let's go ahead and assemble one of these drones in the assembly line. And there you got it. Okay, so that's all S.I.M.O.N does. And now it's my turn. And as we saw last time, the first thing we do is a TikTok. So my TikTok is pretty much going to explode the room. Boom. All right, S.I.M.O.N. Let's see if you like. Oh, hey, Stuart. I didn't see you had joined us. Can you hear me? You're muted. Okay, I see you have no sound coming through. No sound coming from your mic. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep playing, Stuart. So you hang in there, buddy. I can't hear you, but if you can fix your mic problem, we could get you on. So let's keep going. Okay, so first turn is over, and I have already managed to go 1-0 on S.I.M.O.N. So I'm pretty proud of myself. These are all discarded. I just made a short fuse bomb, and that is all I did for last turn. Now my first turn started with the TikTok. It exploded, and now get ready. So let's start all over. So I reset my attack. And what I'm going to up now is going to be my defenses because I just spent 1 cube and I want it back badly. So let's go ahead and grab 2 cubes. And since I prepared defense, my attack power does not go up. It stays at the minimum. I just got my 2 extra cubes here. All right. I want to replenish some of my inventory here, so I'm going to discard this Salty noodle in order for me to be able to grab more loot. So let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2. Oh, nice. This is a nice combo. So I got another loot, another noodle that allows me to grab 3 loot. So I'm going to go ahead and discard that and get 3 more. Let's see what I got. Okay, I got 2 implants this time. Oh yeah, those 2 implants are really good. But as I said, I can't equip any of them. I need to find the lab in order to do so. Fine, I will hold on to them until I do find that lab, and then I'll equip them. All right, guys, things seem to be going pretty good for my start. All right, so I just got ready, and now I have 3 actions. So we're gonna grab a couple more rooms to explore. Ooh, and now I got monster combat. So let's see. I am not very good with attack, but I can hold my defenses. So let's see what comes in. All right, so I got a Lumpy. It's a robot with 4 speed. It's weak to this drop maneuver. It has attack 1, so pretty weak, but it has defense 7. And there's a sweet deal in case I kill it, in which I get to draw 3 more loot. So let's see what I can get. Because with the current attack power I got, only 3, I'm not going to be able to beat this monster, even though I start attacking first. So let's think, what else can I do here? I do not have the weakness maneuver. This monster is weak to the drop maneuver. I don't have that equipped on me. So what I'm going to do is discard 1. Oh, let me think this through. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm not going to discard anything. I'm going to use this one and make the Lumpy monster lose 5 shields, in which case Lumpy now has 2 shields. And because I attack first, I have 5 speed against Lumpy's 4. I kill it with my 3 attack against its 2 defense. So Lumpy's mine. I get the monster. I get 3 loot. And that's what I would call a win. All right. Oh, Simza, and I'm getting a little overburdened here. Let me see. I have 7, 9. I have too many cards. The maximum inventory I can keep on hand is going to be 10, and right now I have 12 cards. So I need to discard 2 necessarily. So I'm going to discard first Lumpy, and by doing that, I'm going to level up 1. So by discarding Lumpy, I can level up using this our leveling up costs here. And the level that I'm going to pick is this one. This is handy in combat. And discarding the second card, instead of discarding, I'm just going to actually use the level up card and gain a second level up. So I think I'm going to go for this one. So I was able to discard the 2 that I needed, but at the same time level up twice. So it was a pretty sweet deal for me. No complaints there. Okay, so moving on. So I just used 1 action to do all of this, because remember, my action was just to get into the room and fight the monster. Everything else was instantaneous actions, effects that cost no action. And now my action number 2 is going to be keep walking. All right, so I have a mystery room. And where is it? All right, there you go. So for the mystery room, we are going to draw one of these. Mystery rooms can be good, bad, or neutral. It's the chances that I get a bad card are not low, so I can only hope for the best here. Oh, what do you know? It's going to be the neutral. There's nothing to see here. All right, well, better than a bad, dangerous effect. So, guys, for now, I can tell you that this is a pretty good hand that I've been dealt. I'm finding my second turn very, let's call it benign. I managed to destroy one of the rooms. I managed to level up twice, so things are going pretty much my way. And there's your dead end. So I just stay there, nothing else. And also, you see these clears here. So whenever we resolve one of these icons, we clear the room. And Diana has a special effect as her Pharaoh level 1, which is Leap. She can move into adjacent clear rooms at no cost. So clear rooms pretty much can be zoomed through. So Diana can, and that's what the mobility factor of her this particular character that I like so much. All right, so I did my 3 actions. Now it's S.I.M.O.N. So S.I.M.O.N is going to do what S.I.M.O.N does best, which is assembling one drone. Now, this last drone can only be assembled if there's already a yellow room revealed, which I just did. So the fourth drone gets deployed with the whole band. Also, while completing one series of production, S.I.M.O.N goes up one. And now we execute the second action, which is explore. S.I.M.O.N is going to command its drones, two of its drones, to move and start exploring the facility with me. Some people might ask, why is that a bad thing? I mean, there's somebody else exploring the facility for you. Isn't that good? To which I would say it could be good, yes, but the purpose of the drones is to pretty much find the S.I.M.O.N brains, and by finding the brains, advance S.I.M.O.N. So it could be good in a sense that the dungeon is being revealed, but it's ultimately bad because that way all of the brains are going to be revealed and S.I.M.O.N's going to level up faster. Right, so we keep going now. This is all S.I.M.O.N can do. S.I.M.O.N can only do assemble and explore, and now it's my turn. There are no bombs to take down, so we're going to get ready instead. I learned my lesson, so now this time I'm going to equip something stronger. So I'm going to replace this with this. Even though it has the same attack power, I can use an extra maneuver. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and I have an extra slot now because I leveled up, and I chose one of the levels up that allow me to equip items on this locked slot here. So and I can equip blades or tools. So let's pick one of the items here. Actually, you know what? This is much better than the sniper. +4. And now I'm going to equip this +3, +2 blade right here. Okay, so I have my equipment all complete. And now I'm going to choose to prepare attack. My attack is now +1, +4, +3, so that's 8. And +4 for my level up, so that's +12. So I go straight to 15. All right, so that's it, prepared, and now ready to rumble. Now I will have 3 actions. Action 1, entering clear rooms costs me nothing, so I just move out of that room. And action 1 is going to be to open this room here. Wow, there you go. I love this room. All right, so I hit the jackpot room. So let's collect 3 loot here. Hoping for the best. Okay, let's see what we got. All right, we got a brass knife, pretty low level equipment. We got a rune axe that increases my speed. That's pretty good. And we got a new noodle, and this noodle is going to save me from turrets. Very good. But am I overburdened? Let me check. 4, 7, 10, 12. All right, so I'm running. Actually, I have too many cards in my inventory, so I need to pick 2 to discard. Let me think. I'm gonna discard. I have 4 blades here, so those could be used for potential short fuse bombs. So I think I'm gonna discard these 2 guns here. I have no more use for guns. I have plenty. So let's go ahead and get rid of those. And now I'm down. I'm back to 10. Perfect. All right, so that's action number 1, believe it or not. Action number 2 is going to be walk again. So how about we walk over here? Oh, there's your turret. Don't you guys think I'm lucky for having found this noodle right at the exact very moment? Yes. So I discard this and then I ignore turrets this turn. And that's what saves me because I can clear and no longer be threatened by this turret. All right, that's second action. Third action is going to be just walk again. Oh, don't count your blessings too early, son. That's what my dad used to say. All right, so finding a S.I.M.O.N brain is a bad thing, obviously, because there are several things that happen when you do, and this is how S.I.M.O.N is going to win the game, or this is how S.I.M.O.N can win the game. By finding enough of these brain rooms, S.I.M.O.N is going to advance. So what's going to happen is, number 1, we advance one S.I.M.O.N upgrade, then deploy all drones from the assembly line, then remove all clears from the board, and I lose the rest of my turn. So that is all around bad stuff. Okay, so I am going to upgrade. S.I.M.O.N, there are no drones to be deployed. Let's remove the clears. And that's pretty much it. I lose the rest of my turn, which I was already ending anyway. Now S.I.M.O.N goes. S.I.M.O.N is going to start by deploying or assembling its first drone in the line. That's level 0. Now S.I.M.O.N is going to explore. So 2 drones are going to be commanded to review nearby rooms. And let's just say that those 2 drones are going to be here and here. By the way, guys, drones can pass through locked doors and walls. So they can move anywhere orthogonally. They cannot move diagonally, though. Okay, so one is going to be reviewed right here. And one other right here. Okay. Great question. Yankee Master is asking if there's any reason I chose this character for solo. Diana is actually one of my 2 favorite characters. That's Diana and Wendy. And that's because they are high mobility characters. They can move around pretty easily. Diana can skip the clear rooms, as you just saw, and Wendy can teleport across rooms. The other characters can find equipment that also grant them extra mobility, but it's costly. So these 2 characters are really my favorite because I'm all about agility. So thanks, Bianchi Master, for the question. All right, guys, let's keep going. S.I.M.O.N is going to now service. Service is pretty much a drone just removing clears, trying to reactivate clear rooms. There are no clear rooms, so nothing for them to do. All right, so that's it for S.I.M.O.N. And now it's me again. So no TikTok, and now I'm going to get ready. And my get ready this turn is going to be attack again. Let's go up. I have 9 cards in inventory. You know what? I'm going to invest in defense this time. I just have a hunch. My defense is going to be +2, +2, +2. So pretty decent defense. So let's grab 6 cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, pretty well protected now. I think I can probably get away with this defense throughout the entire game. Let's hope. So I got ready, and now I have 3 actions. So obviously, let's start walking. Nothing here. So let me just turn this around. Walking again. And walking one more time. Okay, now I found the monster. Okay, one monster. Let's see what it does. Ash Vulture. Ash Vultures is low monster. 2 speed, 3 attack, 5 defense. However, I did not prepare attack this time, so I need to figure out if there's anything I can do to kill this monster, because I do attack first, but with 2 attack power, I'm not going to be able to kill it. So let's check the noodles I got. I can reduce its defense by 3. So let's gonna put it at 2 again, just like the other one. And in this case, I'm gonna be able to kill it. So monster has 2 defense. I attack first. My 3 beats their 2. So I win. And this is gonna be discarded. Awesome. All right, so there you go. There's our turn. And now it's S.I.M.O.N again. This is gonna be an interesting match, because this time S.I.M.O.N is going to, as usual, assemble 1. Now explore 2 drones. So let's, I don't know, let's just say 1 here, 1 here. Okay. And the next skill is service. So move 1 to clear a room. There's no room in range that can be cleared, so they're not going to do anything. And that's all S.I.M.O.N does. As you can tell, guys, in the beginning, the game is, it feels slow to a point, but I promise it's going to pick up speed pretty soon, because there are going to be drones all over the place exploring the facility. All right, so it's my turn. Let's prepare attack now. Why not, right? So I have 4 plus 3 plus 4 plus 1. Anybody good at math would know that this is what? Plus 12, right? Of course, yes. So it's a 15, resulting 3 plus 12. All right, so we have 3 actions. So let's get exploring. All right, there's a monster right there. So we start well. Let's see what we got. All right, we got a Helix. Helix is a monster with speed 3, attack 3, and defense 6. I can easily kill it because my speed is still 5. I attack first. And with the 15 attack, I pretty much just destroy the monster's 6 defense. But this is something I haven't done before, but it was because it wasn't needed back then. But I get tired from killing monsters. So I need to deduct the number of shields from my attack power. So I do a -6. So I go back to 9. At least I got the 2 monsters, and one of them has a chopper icon, which might come in handy at some point. Nothing else to do with this monster. I just cleared this room. And that was my action number 1. Action number 2, let's keep walking. Oh, there you go. There's my lab right there. Boom. Okay, so I want to stick around in the lab a little bit longer, because I do have 2 implants that I want to equip, but I can only equip during my get ready phase. So I'm going to pretty much forego or sacrifice one of my actions just to stay here and be able to equip next turn. All right, S.I.M.O.N now. So let's assemble another one. And things are starting to get a little concerning for me now, because there are only 7 drones left in the drone yard. Next deployment, I'm going to get 4 more drones, and things are going to get out of hand pretty quickly. So, well, I'll deal with that. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Right, two explorers. So let's say we're going to explore one here, one there. A flipperoo. Two loots here. Flipperoo over here. Monsters. Okay, next ability is going to be the service ability. Again, no clear rooms in range. So the closest drone for to a clear room is 1, 2, and it can't even get here because of these two these two rooms with a red border. As you can see, red borders are no drone zones. Drones cannot enter into rooms with a red border in it. So this drone will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a distance from this drone to the closest clear room. So it doesn't do anything. All right, so things are going to start to speed up for S.I.M.O.N pretty quickly, and I need to start getting my act together. All right, my turn now. So TikTok, nothing, and now get ready, and my get ready is going to be equip both. I'm going to equip both of the implants because you can equip as many implants as you want, as long as you're in the lab. This one gives me 1 extra action per turn. This one is going to allow me to choose the mystery room that is better, or in some cases less worse, less bad. So those are 2 very good implants, and I'm happy to have them. And now that I did it, that's not an action, that's just a get ready. I'm going to prepare my attack again, and since I already spent some neurons doing the math last turn, I know this is a +12, so I'm gonna go with the +12 here. Action 1, get out of the lab. And let me see how my inventory is. Yeah, I can get some more items. So my first action is going to be, how about I blow up this place right the heck now? Let me think. Yeah, let's blow it up. So I'm going to discard 4 blades. The 4 blades are going to give me 1 short fuse bomb. Whoa, this is crazy. No, you don't want that. Diana was trying to fight a bomb. That's not how you do it, Diana. Right, so a short fuse bomb. That's action number 1. Action number 2, I don't spend anything going into clear room. So my action number 1 is action number 2 is just gonna be entering this jackpot room here and grabbing myself 3 loot. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, I got infected. All right, Theodore is asking if there's a maximum number of implants that you can have. Yes, Theodore, that's a great question. The maximum number of implants that you can have is your level. So in my case, I'm level 3. I can have up to 3 implants. Good question. All right, so where was I? All right, I just drew 3 new loot, one of which is an infected card, is an infected gun that I need to equip immediately. I cannot unequip, and from now on, I can no longer use power drinks, which sucks because power drinks are such a useful piece of resource. Power drinks can be discarded anytime, and it gives you +3 attack or +3 defense or +3 speed. So it's a pretty handy resource to have. But turns out I have this card here, which removes 1 infected equipment from the game. So I don't want to be infected any more or any longer than any of you guys do. So no, thank you. All right, so I'm back to status quo here. I think I got a pretty good lucky hand, to be honest, because this is the first time the game is pretty much winds are blowing in my favor so far. I'm happy to say that's not always the case. Actually, it's very rarely the case. Okay, that was my action number one. Action number two, getting in here, and action number three, I need to go and do something else. And you know what? Let's just walk right back from the clear rooms, which will cost me nothing. And then I'm going to open a new room here, review one more. That's my third action. Oh, man. I should have stayed where I was. There's a Simon brain for you. So I think I shouldn't have. Yes, Adriano. Yes, I agree. I agree. I always do it. I always do it. I start celebrating too early, and then I got reminded what this game is actually about. It's about a freaking AI screwing you over. But anyway, all right. So let's keep going. S.I.M.O.N room has been revealed, so we need to advance when S.I.M.O.N upgrade, deploy all drones, remove all clears, and I lose the rest of my turn. So all around bad stuff. Remove all clears. Okay. Okay, things are complicating. S.I.M.O.N has 3 more upgrades to go before it wins the game. So let me just remove the snapping magnet here. All right, go ahead. Yeah, so that was my turn, believe it or not. Now it's S.I.M.O.N. S.I.M.O.N, assemble one. And now S.I.M.O.N is going to explore 2, and then service 1. There's nothing to service because we just remove all clears. And then disarm 1. So the 2 explorers will be, let's say, here and here. What have I got to lose, right? So let's explore over here. Oh, there's the helipad. So you can see that the drone revealed a room where is a no drone zone. So what happens is it bounces right back from where it came from, but the room stays revealed. And the second room revealed room is going to be this one. Okay, nothing really. Okay. All right, so the explore part is done. The service part, nothing happens. And now we have a disarm part in which one drone is going to move up to 3 spaces towards an armed bomb and try to disarm it. But here's a catch. It won't be able to because it only has 1 cube on it. If you had 2 or 3 cubes, that bomb was gone. But since he only has 1, the drone is trying to disarm it. It's not going to be able to. It's going to explode it. It's explode in its face, and I'm happy it does. All right, so that's S.I.M.O.N. That's what it does. And now it's me. So TikTok, take that, you damn robot. Right, I exploded the second room. Pretty happy with that. So take that, you evil AI. And as you can see, this is an explosive room. Can you see the TNT on the corners? That means if there is an explosion next to it, it's going to be like a cascade effect. So this room is also going to explode. And this drone is going to be killed with it. So that's kind of good news. The dark rooms, they are rubble. So characters cannot enter the rubble, but drones can. I can see a reason why a drone would want to enter here, but just FYI. All right, so that's my TikTok, and I'll get ready. I think I'm pretty good with defense, so I don't need to prepare defense. And I need to put a plus 12 on my attack power. And now I'm only down one. Actually, I'm down two, one to go. I only need to find one more fusion core room and explode it in order for me to win the game, which is, I mean, what I intend to do 100%. All right, so I got ready and now exploration is in place. Let's do it. Explore one here. Well, that's just a loot. Let me take these clears out of the way. Grab myself to loot cards. Okay, another anti-turret noodle and a couple equipments. And nothing out of the ordinary. I might use this triad here to arm a regular bomb. What? A regular bomb? What is that? A regular bomb has 3 cubes on top of it. So it takes 3 turns to fully go off and explode. So obviously playing solo, that's a huge opportunity for S.I.M.O.N to disarm it. Because 3 turns in a solo player, that means also 3 S.I.M.O.N turns. Very hard to arm a regular bomb on a solo play. But I've seen it done, just not very easily. Right, action number 1. Now action number 2. Let's move one more. All right, it is a... what should I do here? Let me think. If I do this, I'm not going to be able to explore again. So let's do just this. And try to get a good mystery room. And because I have this implant, when entering a mystery room, draw 2 and pick the one that I like best. And that's what I'm going to do. Oh, they're both good. All right, so one of the mystery rooms is a library. All players get a level up. Interesting. And the other one is take up to 3 noodles from the discard pile. Come on, man. I need to choose just one. Can I please have both? Please, pretty please. Sugar on top? No? Okay. In this case, I think I'm gonna go with oh. I'm gonna go with the noodles from the discard pile. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, so I'm gonna grab this one. I'm gonna grab this one. And I'm gonna grab... oh. Tough choices, guys. Give me 1 second. 3 cards, right? How many choppers do I have? I have 1 chopper icon. I could get 2 more. And I'm still missing 1. But then I could get this one and get 3 more loot. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna get this one, and this one. 3 cards from the discard pile. So now I have 3 chopper icons. If I get 4, I get to call an airstrike and destroy a fusion room immediately. So Adriano is asking why not to destroy the brain rooms. Those are indestructible. So we are supposed to destroy the fusion core rooms to win S.I.M.O.N. But yeah, you know what, man? Sometimes I wish I could destroy brain rooms. If I only knew the designer of this game, I would Afraid I would exchange some words. I'll tell you that. Okay, so this is discarded, and now I get 3 loot, hoping for a chopper icon. Drum rolls. Oh, there it is. I got it. All right. So I think I have my strategy already set. So here's my strategy. See if you guys agree. Yeah, Adriano, house rules. Yeah, I'm definitely up for that. We can set one of these sessions to go over some variations. I To answer your question, yes, I have tested it, but you know what? I'm all for testing all kinds of different ways. Okay, so my strategy is to get these 4 chopper icons here and use them to destroy. Let me just show you where it comes from. As you can see, the helipad, once the helipad is revealed, which it has already been, I can do 2 things with the chopper icons. One, I can call an air ferry and discard 1 chopper and get transported anywhere. Remember what I said about characters being able to get some extra mobility, but there was a cost. That was one of them. But if I have 4 choppers, I get to immediately destroy 1 fusion core room. So that's the strategy. So as soon as I review the next fusion core room, I discard these 4 cards and I win the game. I can only hope that S.I.M.O.N doesn't win before I do. So I have a path to win this one. So it might as well be mine. Oh, cool. So where was I? All right. So I think I explored 1 here. I explored 1 here. So I'm 2 down, 1 to go. And I'm going to explore again. Okay, monster. No biggie. So let's just fight. Let's get this over with. Whoops, I do have more cards than I can carry. So let me discard 2 cards before I reveal this because I don't want to be cheating. All right, so I'm going to discard this one. And I'm going to discard this one. I have no use for this steel claws anymore. Yeah, Yankee Master is saying that maybe destroying brains will kind of defeat the difficulty of the game. Yeah, it could be the case. All right, so okay, now I finally got down to 10, so I can continue playing and reveal the monster that I'm supposed to fight. All right, it's a swarm, albino bee. The swarm prevents me from using power drinks on this fight, and gosh darn it, this monster is faster than me. So the monster attacks first with a 3 attack power. I happen to have this one, so I'm going to apply my -5 attack noodle to albino bee so it can attack me with 0, so I don't suffer any damage. And now that it's done its turn, it's my turn, and I attack with 15 and I kill it. Because I kill it with 6, my strength goes to 9, but I still kill it. So as you can see, combat in this game is designed to be very fast. It's not elaborated, it's not sophisticated. It's a 1 round combat each side, provided that the second side survives the first attack. But that's by design. It's designed to be quick. All right, so that's at action number 1, 2, 3. So I'm done. Oh, wait a minute. I think I have an extra action. Talk about cheating. I was cheating against myself. All right, so let's have my 4th action then. Now I can't be stopped. All right, before reviewing this room, I need to address what Theodore said. I think Theodore, I that there's definitely room for a number of house rules, and I'll be curious to see how this one would work. But I've been testing quite a few variations over the last 7 years. I kind of um, landed on this one because this one provided the best balance. And when I say balance, I mean there's tension, as you can see. There is the game doesn't take too long. It's roughly 1 hour, hour and a half of play time, and also the difficulty level is also somewhat balanced across all of the number of players. So to add one such rule like destroying the brains, you would kind of mess up with the balance, and then it doesn't mean that it's not a good thing to do. It's just that it means that many other parts would probably get unbalanced, and I would have to work on balancing the mechanics all over again, if that makes sense. But without further ado, let's review this one. And it's another helipad, nothing there. I just walk in and stay there. All right, S.I.M.O.N now, and S.I.M.O.N is going to assemble, then explore, then service, and then disarm. So let's start with exploring. Not sure if I want to explore too far, because then it's going to take me a long time to get there, because I can't teleport. I can walk through clears. Let's say that this one is going to explore, but I need a second one. All right, so one explores here. Oh, lucky me, I guess. And this one will explore here. Cool. So the exploring is done. Now the clear. So this guy is the only one that's close to a clear. So this guy's going to walk here and service this room and remove the clear, which is all good for me. I get more loot, but I don't get to walk past with my feral ability of leaping, whatever. And then action number 3 is going to be disarm. There is no bomb to disarm, so else it's going to explore again. So one drone is going to explore one more time. And there's just a monster. All right, for me to win, the only thing that needed to happen was for S.I.M.O.N not to pretty much go on a rampage with multiple brains being revealed and deployed in the same turn, which is what just happened. So I think I won, but let's just play it out. Yes. Yankee Master says 7 years testing is a lot. Let's face it, my friend, I haven't really worked for a whole 7 years. It was a second passion job, so it was a passion project. So I would do it from my garage just on my time off. So it took me a while, and then there were periods of just putting in a drawer somewhere for a few months and then going back to it much later that year. So, but I appreciate the sentiment. All right, so what are we doing? TikTok, nothing to TikTok yet. So let's prepare. So I'm gonna prepare, I don't know. I already have everything I need, so I'm not going to explore anymore. So let's just go ahead and prepare defense. I have +2, +2, +2. So that's a 6, +6 defense in my book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. I couldn't possibly need any more cubes. I have a cube hoarding. I'm hoarding cubes by now, and not ashamed of it. All right, so what am I doing? Get ready. So I just did, and now 4 actions. action number 1 is going to be um, hmm, I discard all of these cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Call an airstrike. One of these is a monster. And I know you like the sound effects. All right. I emerge victorious. All right, let's see what Simon would have in place for me in the next few turns. I always like to, see? Yeah, so this brain here would complicate things for me much more, because then it would start replicating and more explorations and more deployments. All right. So that's it, guys. I won. This was honestly, I think this was an easy playthrough, but that's just because I think the universe conspired. Thanks, Theodore. Thanks, Adriano. I think the universe conspired for me to be so successful and have so many lucky cards right from the get-go. As you can remember, I pretty much leveled 2 in a row, and also I got to explode the first fusion core room in pretty much my first turn. I never saw. I trust me. I swear to you, I never saw that happen in a playthrough, especially a solo. But yeah, Simon was almost there. I can tell you that when Simon gets here, it's a matter of maybe between 4 and 8 turns for it to win. So it was pretty close. But to be honest, I luck or knowledge of the mechanics. Well, Bianchi Master, I will leave that to your fertile imaginations, my friends. All right, so that's all for today. Thanks all everybody for joining this live playthrough of All Humans Are Dead. Be sure to subscribe, like our content. We're going to be having live sessions every Thursday and Friday. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this time. Yes, it was faster than the one before. So I don't know if that means it's a good or bad thing, Bianchi Master, but if you think it's a bad thing, sue me. All right, guys. Thank you so much, everybody. Great seeing you all, and I'll see you next week. Have a great weekend.